The sons of the Emperor of Mankind, his genetically engineered hopes and dreams of humanity. The very embodiment of the Emperor's dream for the human race. The Emperor describes them in the best possible way, which I'll quote, as I feel he did them the most justice. They shall be my sons, and in them will live the hopes of a unified humanity. Theirs will be the strength to prevail, not only when victory lies within reach, but even when it seems unattainable, when doom settles like a shroud all about. In those times of darkness, my noble sons will shine the brightest of all. The Primarchs are these sons, 20 engineered beings, not quite humans, not quite the God Emperor, but something else. They were created in the late 30th millennium, after the Unification Wars, which would ultimately lead to the Imperium of Mankind, and the Emperor's great dream for us coming closer to a reality. The beings, the Primarchs, were intended to be immortal, leaders of men and great beacons to humanity, in the great crusade to reunite the human race under the Emperor's banner. It is these beings that ultimately birthed the Space Marines further down the line, using their genomes as genetic templates, gene stock, to create the ultimate legions of Marines. The Primarchs, however, were bred and designed to be perfect in every way. Perfect generals, warriors, even statesmen. They were, by all accounts, superhuman, stronger, bigger, faster, and even possessed a greater intellect, one that would surpass humanity's finest thinkers, and one that humans could only dream of achieving. They were perfect beings through and through. They wouldn't age, and even the great Nurgle was unable to gift them with disease. They were the Emperor's weapon. They were his sons, his answer to how he would take the Imperium to the scattered remnants of humanity across the galaxy, for the Emperor, for their father. The Primarchs, though superhuman, gifted beyond the realms of anything anyone could ever dream of, still had a very much human side to them. Human flaws, and it would be this that would obstruct the Emperor, their father, to bringing his dream to the rest of mankind. The Primarch project was set up, the means by which these beings would be created, sculpted, grown, and cultivated. The exact way this was done isn't entirely clear, and it is not something our science can comprehend. However, the Emperor essentially managed to get subsets of his own DNA, creating genetic templates for his Primarchs. The gene stock would then be altered further, with variances between them. Interestingly, there is a certain amount of evidence as to their spirituality being engineered to be far superior than mankind's. It's also the reason as to why they are like flypaper for chaos, demons, and the overall effects of corruption by chaos. The Emperor intended to protect his gestating sons from the Chaos Gods. He inscribed arcane glyphs painstakingly on each capsule and around the entirety of the vault they were stored in. Unfortunately though, seldom do plans go accordingly, especially when they have the weight of the world on them. The Primarchs were scattered across the galaxy. Why? How? Chaos. It infected their hearts and seized their hopes, turning them to the corruption of the warp. This tale will be continued next week. However, again, trying to keep these videos to digestible bite-sized chunks so you guys new to the world can enjoy and not be bombarded with all new lore in one go. The Primarch's tale is important though, as it adds background to the Space Marines in general, and also just the entire universe of Warhammer 40k. So, do you have a favourite Primarch? If so, who? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section, and moving forwards, for all your Warhammer 40k content, stick with me, Mr. H. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay notified of all my future content. If you did enjoy this, then please consider leaving it a like and sharing it, as that really helps me and the channel out. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comment section.